I'm sure you saw it. You went to Tecton TV, you saw his latest bogus quote break, and you saw me on the newspaper. You say, well, you should be enraged, you should be furious, you should tear him to pieces. Relax, people. Relax. I have 2 reasons for not doing so. Number 1, there have been many people, famous people, that have been heckled like this. Okay? And they went on to do great things. You say, oh, come on. Yes, Abraham Lincoln, let's take him for a good example. He was heckled. He was put in newspaper articles. He was totally torn to pieces. But he became our 16th president. Just look at the political cartoons about him. Yeah. So, that's one good reason. Number 2, what he said about me was true. To intellectuals, I am pretty boring. But then again, I don't appeal to intellectuals. There's really only 3 basic groups of people that I appeal to. Unless, of course, you count on those people that watch my parade videos or my Looking for Lincoln videos. The 3 groups of people that really rely on me are the people facing eviction, starvation, and bullyism. They find me interesting. Everybody else? Yeah. But then again, I wasn't trying to appeal to everybody. Okay? Now then, another thing that we must clear up here is that I'm not trying to make you into a Christian apologist. I don't have the resources for such a thing. Tecton does. I don't. When you come here, you're going to learn vocabulary, you're going to learn reasoning skills, and you're going to be able to learn mathematical skills. That you will learn here. I'm sure that Tecton would agree that there are some people in the world who have such a limited vocabulary and such limited reasoning skills that they would find it very difficult to read the questions that he presented on his 15-question test. He has a 15-question Christian test. With a limited vocabulary and limited reasoning skills, they couldn't read his questions, much less answer them. Well, if you watch me long enough, you're going to be able to get to the point where you're going to be able to read his questions and answer them. And I want you to do this because you need to know this information. That's right. And I can't teach you everything. It would take me far too long. I don't think I could live long enough to teach you everything you need to know. All I'm here to do is to give you a journey. Listen, if you watch me long enough, you'll stop believing that an 1850s Christmas carol is gospel truth. But if you really want to understand Christian apologetics, you need to go somebody who knows Christian apologetics, and that's Tecton. Okay? I can stand here and tell you that I'm going to start a web series to tell you how to read this book. In other words, I'll find vocabulary you won't know and tell you what that vocabulary means. I'll be able to show you how they structured their sentences so you're able to read this. But when I do this, I'm going to tell you to order the book because I want you to read the book. I'm not going to read this for you. I'm just going to tell you how to read it. Once that's done, then you'll be able to read the book, understand it, and go on. And I'm going to go through his lists one by one and teach you how to read these books. But just because I teach you how to read them doesn't mean I'm going to read them for you. No. I'm not that person. And if you honestly think that I'm going to give you the answers to Tecton TV's test, forget it. Not going to happen. You need to take the test for yourself. It's a learning experience for you. I'm just going to teach you how to read the questions. You have to take the test. That's the way it works. Alright? So, this is Ted the Speed Learner signing off. I will tell you more in a future video. Stay tuned.